Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman, and to the ranking member, General McConville, congratulations. Thank you for your service, and best to you and your family. I have 4 military installations in my district, in Nevada's 4th District. One of them is the Hawthorne Army Depot, which is housed on over 140,000 acres and provides an explosive storage capacity of 7,685,000 square feet. It's quite a important and secure facility. I'm just curious, when was the last time either of you visited the Hawthorne Army Depot, and what did you think of the facilities and the equipment of the base?
Congressman, I have not yet been to Hawthorne, but what I can tell you from some of the other depots and ammo plants I've been to is I am always incredibly impressed by the quality of the workforce there and the pride they take in the work that they do, and I imagine that I would see that if I went to Hawthorne tomorrow.
Well, I will extend an invitation. We have Armed Services Day on May 20th. It's the greatest parade in the country, and we'll have the American flag that will rise and walk down the streets of Hawthorne. Can you outline some of the steps that you're taking to address the special requirements and funding needs of the smaller rural installations in order to ensure proper maintenance and readiness at these crucial sites?
Certainly. You know, for all of our ammo plants, depots, and arsenals, a lot of them are very old and in need of reinvestment because they provide critical capabilities for us. So we have a 15-year plan to try to basically modernize our industrial base. And what we have done is essentially identify $18 billion worth of requirements to invest in them, and this year's budget has $1.5 billion focused on updating our arsenals and depots.
Thank you. So I agree, and I believe investing in the future force relies on timely, adequate, predictable, and sustainable funding in every budget cycle in concert with the focus plan. So look forward to working with you on that. Secretary Wormuth, thank you for stating both in your testimony and in response to one of the colleagues on the other side that the Army is committed to reducing the harmful behaviors that break trust with soldiers and the American people. These harmful behaviors you list as sexual assault and harassment, acts of extremism, and racism, among others. Can you expand on what the Army is currently doing to reduce these behaviors?
Certainly. You know, and I think it's really important because we have to have cohesive teams, as General McConville has said multiple times. You know, we bring together young people from all around the country, from all different kinds of backgrounds, and they've got to be able to work together and respect each other. So we really try and focus on making sure that our soldiers know what right looks like and, frankly, what wrong looks like. So a lot of our training around sexual harassment, for example, is focused on helping our soldiers know what they can do and what they shouldn't be doing. And one of the things we're doing to help us across the board, whether it's with sexual harassment or suicide prevention, is hiring a prevention workforce so that we can have folks who are really focused on trying to make sure these behaviors don't happen in the first place. And we've hired the first tranche of prevention workers, but we're going to continue to be doing that in the next couple of years.
Thank you. Finally, I care about our military members and their concerns, and if we push changes on them without a sound strategy to fulfill the mission line, then the holistic concept of readiness is not fully achieved. With this in mind, the Army's new unit life cycle model designed to address readiness issues caused by high operational tempo has come under question due to the emerging COCOM requirements that challenge it. Has the Army made a plan to combat these issues to achieve the full stated implementation by 2023?
Congressman, what we're really trying to do, our biggest challenge is unpredictability of world events. You know, we need to be able to take units that are going to get some of this new equipment and give them a protected period of time to shed their old equipment and get their new equipment and start training on their new equipment. So what we're really focused on is working with our combatant commanders to try to get more predictability on what their needs are going to be. And that's a kind of, the chief does that in his role as a member of the Joint Chiefs. I'll be honest with you, it's a constant struggle because the world is unpredictable, but we're trying hard to stay agile.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I yield back.